Ladies and gentlemen, the Kali update has arrived in Smite. Alright, so we're taking a look at the changes that have been made to the Goddess of Destruction, but before I do that, I actually want to show this off because I think this is a really cute, funny thing here. Just show it off since it's only going to be through the holidays. But yes, the Father Christmas and the, of course, Jingle Hell, and now brand new Christmas Fenrir. Yes, that sweater. It's hilarious. Happy holidays. Great. I just wanted to show that off because I think that was hilarious. So, alright, so we're looking at Kali. Honestly, I think she looks fantastic. It's a great new model. I love the fact that they've got the individual pieces of hair now. You know, lots of high polygon stuff here going on. And the outfit, honestly, I like it so much better. I mean, the old one was such a skimpy thing, and I suppose it worked, maybe, I don't know, Kali, as far as lore goes, but maybe it worked for that. But honestly, I think this one looks so much better. I think there's a lot more to be said about more coverage, I guess. Anyway, I like this one. We have the Demon Slayer, as you can see here. This one has still got kind of the gray and black tones. Which is looking pretty good. We look at the golden, which I think looks so much better than it did before. And a nice sheen to it. So we'll take a look at the legendary, same thing, the black. The convention skin. Now I really wish I had this because I really love the way the red skin tones work with the black cloth. I think that's really good. I wish I would have known how to get this because this was out way before I started playing. So there you go. That's awesome. I really like that. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the abilities and how she's changed. First and foremost, I want to show this because it's not on the passive anymore. They actually show the progression here in your character screen. Kali has a 1, a 0.5, and a 0.5 damage progression. Now, the 0.5 damages are also followed by a swing time reduction, so it's half damage, but it also fires twice as fast. So Kali really has kind of a double attack speed benefit compared to other gods, which means something like Quinn's Size will probably be very effective in her hands. So she doesn't really need to go too high on attack speed because she's already got a pretty decent amount. So it's really cool to see that. When you see it in game, you'll see it. Even though it shows a 1 and 0.5, really all of them fire pretty fast together. And then there's maybe a slight delay before the next attack happens. So you've got a 3-hit combo, slight delay, 3-hit combo, and it's really cool. Alright, marked for death. Really interesting passive here. A random enemy god is selected as Kali's death mark. Kali gains a physical penetration bonus against that god, and if she lands the killing blow, she heals for 80% of her maximum health and receives a 25% gold bonus. A new death mark is selected anytime her current target dies, or if Kali dies, it's set to whoever last hit her. So that's interesting. It pretty much puts Kali solely in the jungle, honestly, in a Conquest match, simply by virtue of it's much easier to find a target if you're a free-roaming person, so obviously that would be the jungler. So you get a 10 penetration bonus at base, plus 1 per level, so it's actually 11 at base if you include level 1. So with level 20 you have a total of 30 physical penetration, which really is not that bad of an amount. Now it's only for, again, her marked target. And then you get the 80% heal. This, honestly, once we're done with the kit, you're going to see that Kali is going to be an amazing tower diving god. So this marked for death, honestly, I'm going to admit, I kind of see this getting nerfed in the future a little bit. The 25% gold bonus, when I was just doing a little bit of jousting to test the abilities, really started setting me ahead as I was getting kills, and the snowballing effect becomes massive. I was getting full item builds way before level 20. But of course that was against an AI Raw with multiple kills under my belt. So we'll have to see how this plays out in an actual match. Nimble Strike. So this brand new ability to Kali. Kali leaps forward, damaging enemies in the target area and healing herself for a % of missing health of the most injured enemy hit. 270 damage at maximum level, 80% physical power. So really good scaling on this one, but it is a simultaneous attack move and escape. So as Kali finally has an escape now. but unfortunately, it's got a really good amount of power, so it makes a very difficult choice, right? And it kind of sucks when they add the huge amount of power to an ability that is your only escape. So, but at the same time, it does have that additional benefit of giving you 20% of the target's missing health. But of course, that can be misleading, because again, it's only of the missing health, so if they're not damaged very much, you're not going to get a lot of healing. And if they do have a lot of damage, you'll probably get some, but you got to keep in mind what kind of god you're attacking. If it's an assassin, someone squishy, then you're not going to get a lot out of that. If it's a tank, then you might get quite a bit, depending upon how they're building, of course. This pretty much replaces the Siphon ability that Kali had before. Going into Lash, this used to be Blood Lash. Kali throws several blades that converge upon the target location. Each does damage and causes a bleed. Kali gains physical lifesteal against targets affected by the bleed. So very interesting ability, and it's quite different than what it was before, and it is much harder to hit with. But it has the most unique targeting indicator I've seen in the game so far, and I'll show that off once we get in. You are throwing 3 blades, so rather than a huge cone, you are throwing 3 blades. 2 swing out to the side and then circle back in, and 1 goes completely straight. Now, honestly, what you're really trying to do with this is get the bleed on your opponent, so it doesn't really matter if you get all 3 of them to converge, although that's where your most damage is going to come from. It's just really hard to hit with the convergence, because it's a very small area. They have to all cross across one area to do that. So it's best when combined with your 3, which you'll see here in a moment. The big thing is to get the bleed. The bleed does a decent amount of damage, 25 damage every half a second at maximum level for 3 seconds. The blades themselves are no slouch either. It's 70 per blade. So we look at the damage altogether. So let's consider that this is Blood Lash before, right? Blood Lash did 335 plus 100% scaling. A lot of damage. Tons of damage. You would just drop gods super quick with that ability. So we look at this, we have 3 blades, each doing 70 damage. That's 210 damage. Factor in the bleed. The bleed only happens once. The bleed does not stack. So that's 25 damage 6 times, right? Every half second, 3 seconds. That's 150 damage. So altogether, the base damage of Lash is 360. So it actually does more damage than the old Blood Lash. However, you're missing the 100% scaling. So Kali's scaling is no longer as high as it used to be. So you're doing 20% physical and 5% on the bleed. So you're not doing near as much. But, and the reason why the bleed is important is it gives you that physical lifesteal. Up to 25% physical lifesteal on the target that has the bleed for 3 seconds. So if you already have a decent amount of lifesteal, you're going to get it back. So this is the replacement for Kali's old passive pretty much. Because you don't have to build lifesteal at all, and yet you'll still have some when you build this up as long as you hit a god with it. Moving on to Incense, and you'll see why now that this combines well with your 2. Incense is pretty much the replacement for Kali Rage. Kali hurls her incense at her feet, exploding it. Enemies are hit are hit or stunned, and while Kali then gains a physical power bonus. The stun duration is only 1 second, but with Kali's power, honestly, sometimes that's all you need. Now this has been nerfed a little bit. Her old ability gave her 55. This one only gives 5. So minor nerf. Also you have a slight nerf in the duration, because the duration used to be constant. Now it is a 3, 3.5, 4.55. So, but ultimately it will be at maximum level about the same as before, although you'll notice that you lose the movement speed buff that it used to give you. So you no longer can use this as an escape. That's what Nimble Strike is for. So instead of the movement speed, you get a 1 second buff, so you can still catch up. But it means you have to be fairly close to catch up in the first place. It won't give you the chasing ability that you used to have, or the running away ability you used to have. But it's still quite nice, and can be very useful in group fights, and making sure that you lock down your opponents. Now Destruction was hit pretty much with a heavy nerf. This used to be Frenzy. It's nerfed and yet it's not. It's a very potent ability when used properly. Kali becomes an unstoppable force of destruction, creating a damage aura around her. During this time, she can be reduced to 1 health but cannot die. She's immune to knockup, slow, and protected from roots, but you're still vulnerable to stuns. So quite interesting. Not many abilities have that caveat. Most of them, if they make you immune to stuns or roots and whatnot, they're usually immune to stuns as well. So you have to be careful of that. You can still be stunned, but your ability still goes off. The damage, as you can see, brought down a bit. Damage is 40 at maximum level and 5% of physical power, and this is every half second. So it used to be that you got 120 plus 20% every half second. So really, this has been brought down by over 50% in power. So the old one, when you take all the damage, the ticks, the base damage of the old alt was 1,200 thereabouts. But of course, you had to hit with the whole thing. But again, that ult wasn't that great. Even though that sounds like a lot of damage, you have to keep in mind that that was over time, and your basic attacks, not only that, your Blood Lash was doing so much more damage. So this is actually pretty good compromise. This is down to 400 damage overall. If you get the whole thing on an enemy, it's 400 damage. But it's a pretty decent area, and it can hit a huge group of enemies. But the damage isn't the important part, obviously. It's the fact that you can't die. So you can use this when you're diving in a tower. You can use this when you're rushing into a group. So a lot of assassins get squishy when they go into a group of enemies. They want to charge in and do damage. And this makes Kali very devastating because she can go in there and for 5 seconds she's guaranteed not to die. And if you can kill a marked target during that time, you get 80% of your health back. So think about this as an enemy god in a tower. They are no longer safe. If they're low on health, you can jump in with a Nimble Strike. You might get a little bit of healing from that, if you happen to hit them. If you don't, you can go in, hit the Incense to stun them, use your Lash at point-blank range to do a ton of damage, and since they're in a tower, if you're about to die, you use your Destruction, and the tower can't kill you. So you have a chance to either kill the enemy and get your health back, or kill the enemy and escape, or just plain out escape. So lots of possibilities on this one ability, and her abilities just seem like they work really well together. So she is really, when you look at this, the ultimate assassin, and she's given a target. So you have a dedicated enemy that you need to go for, and if you're killed, you can try and get revenge, and you have a good chance at it because you have the additional penetration. So that's really cool. Honestly, I really like what they've done with Kali, looking at these changes. So what we'll do is, now that we've gone over the abilities, we're going to go out and we'll find a match. No introduction speech? Oh, never mind then. Oh no, that was Aphrodite. Alright, so we found a match. Yes, not just any match, but a match with a Northern Lights Freya, which, by the way, I didn't even realize how that looked. That's pretty cool. And an Aphrodite. Yes, indeed. Alright, so we are jungle. So we all know how that works, right? Starter item, Boomba's Mask. Go ahead and get an active. We get Hand of Gods. And, of course, a Potion of Physical Might, as I love to do. Alright, so what should I start off with? Pretty sure that it's going to be Lash. Alright, so looking at Kali, she's looking good. Honestly, look at that. Nice movement. Model looks really good. Honestly, do think they did a good job. Now we'll talk about the progression. After the first hit, you'll notice it gets much quicker. So it's hit, delay, 1, 2, and then there's the initial hit, 1, 2. Yeah. And then so it becomes a 3-hit combo after that. Here's the 2. This is interesting, and the most dynamic targeter they've ever used. As you can see here, it just kind of shows where the blades are going to go. You can condense the blades so they don't hit that wall. I can make sure they go here. And where they converge right there is obviously where the most damage is going to be. But they're going to continue to go forward. So if I want to hit like a wide area in front of me, I can do something like that. What are we doing? Oh, we're going to hit their blue? Okay. I'll go around. No one here. Alright, come here. Take it.
Thanks.
Alright, they ran back to lane.
Retreat!
Get out of here. Nuwa should probably go to lane.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Freya, yeah, Freya. Oh, wow.
First blood.
Shibalanke didn't make it. I'm going to help you with lane real quick. Alright, I am going to get my escape move. Alright, there we go. Got my... I got them all on that Fenrir doing a ton of damage, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in front of Herc. Actually, behind him apparently, because he leaped as well. And I'm not going to be able to catch up, and unfortunate. Alright, not bad though. Pretty good start, honestly. I'm going to go get the damage buff. Now, you can see above my portrait, like right over here, there's my portrait of who I need to kill. It is Anubis, and it even shows me the player name. Shibalanke just died again. He's got an Aphrodite in his lane. How's he dying? Oh, Anubis. Alright, so we've got Zeus pushing up. I'm going to kind of come up behind him here. And then I'm going to stun him, converge everything on him. Ah, come here, you.
Enemy missing left.
Come on, Freya. Come on, Freya. What the hell, Freya? Oh, now Zeus is my target. Great. So now I have to make sure I kill him. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. No, it'll happen. It'll happen. It's just very unfortunate because that sets me behind. Okay, so we started off good, and then that happened. And then that happened. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and do that. Now, see, these guys are a bit harder to hit. Obviously, they're a bit more spread out, so the convergence point is a little different for them.
Bye.
Okay, so I got lost time to make up here. Now, the middle camps are back up, but before I go to those, I want to get the speed buff. Alright, great. I've got the ult. Now that's going to be... I did not mean to do that. That's going to suck. Alright. I wanted to hold it down to show the radius. See, like I can hold that down and show the radius. Unfortunately, it went off automatically. I didn't realize it was going to do that. Uh-oh. There we go. Makes me feel better. Well, she's not going to help me with Anubis, then he was my target, no longer. Come on.
Enemy missing.
Enemy missing right.
I'm not sure what's going on here and why. What the hell?
An ally has been slain.
Really? Use your ult. Go ahead. I don't care.
Enemies in middle lane.
Alright, well, I can't do much about this. I'm going to try and hold the middle lane, although this could be bad. Thankfully, Anubis hit me way off into the distance.
Curses.
I'm going to go ahead and do some damage there, but I'm going to get out of here.
Enemy missing middle.
Not good, not good. Alright. Anubis! Fed. 4-1.
An enemy has been slain.
On her taking out Aphrodite Gibalper. Very nicely done, guys.
Nice job.
Let's see. Right-hand lane looks like it's doing pretty good. I don't see Herc sitting anywhere.
Enemy missing left.
There we go. So that's fantastic. I'm getting... What am I getting at this level? I am getting 15% physical lifesteal.
Careful left.
Alright.
Okay.
Come here, Nua.
Enemy missing right.
Get your mana. Alright, Zeus is just kicking our butts.
Your middle tower is under
Out of
attack.
mana.
I kind of wish that I could get killed. I kind of want to get killed by somebody else so I don't have to have him as my opponent. Because right now, Zeus is level 9. He's 2 levels above me. He just got this, didn't he?
Be careful. Enemy
Yeah, he did. Damn.
Enemy missing left.
Kind of knew that was coming. So Zeus is 9.
Enemies have returned to middle.
I have to do something about this.
Your left tower is under attack.
I'm not entirely sure who their jungler is. Let me take a look here. Onher's in left, Anubis is in left, Zeus is in middle. It looks like it's Fenrir. Yep. Alright, I'm not going to wait for the next level or so. Yeah, he'd better run. To level up my Lash here. Because the number 3 is going to give me plenty. It's going to give me lots of...
Retreat middle lane.
it's going to give me extra damage. And it's going to
Enemies incoming.
give me the stun. Well, it's already got the stun, but...
Missing left. Be careful.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get out of that. That is going to... Yep, and then there's on her. There's 3 people in the left-hand jungle.
You have been slain.
Feel my wrath.
Unfortunately, Zeus is still a bit too strong for me to really deal with. I'm going to get cooldown. Because I want to be able to do my stun, and I want to be able to do my ult more often.
Incoming left.
I probably should have saved the ult until I was getting closer to dying.
An enemy has
Probably a great idea. So unfortunately not doing too great with Khalid, but honestly got a pretty decent enemy team. Now the good news is On Her is now my target.
Return to base.
So once I go get my buff, On Her is going to be the one I focus on. So good thing, because Zeus having the mid as my target kind of sucks. Especially if I'm behind in levels, which I currently am compared to Zeus, being level 10 to 8. Not a big discrepancy, but enough that it can make a difference, especially since Zeus is very hard to touch. The whole shield being up 90% of the time. Like, he can have his shield up except for, like, 2 seconds, I think.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Unfortunately, yep. I don't want to deal with that. Alright,
Enemy missing
ult
left.
is leveled up.
Lock my blade.
Alright, excuse me. Zeus already got this, so I'm just going to go confirm it. Oh no, he didn't.
Enemy missing left.
There we go.
Behind us.
Alright, let's go help these guys out because they just got jumped. I could dive the tower with my ult. Oh, they moved out of tower. Let's go, let's go.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, On Her. You are my target. Uh-oh. I missed. Let's go ahead and get after him with the ult. Please let me kill him. Yes! Oh, no, Afro got him. Damn it, I needed that. See, that's the downside. It's kind of like Shabal. Xbalanque has to get the last hit in order to get his passive. I have to get the last hit to get my passive.
Been destroyed.
And so I didn't get the gold buff just now, which sucks because I could have really used that. That could have put me up, put my item build back up, you know? Oh well, Lash is at full now.
Destroyed a left enemy.
Let's go ahead and dodge him. Really?
Base. Falling back.
Freya! Turn around, Freya.
Woohoo.
He couldn't get me with the attacks, so he puts the ult on me. That's funny.
Awesome.
But I still got away.
Outgate greatly.
Thank goodness. Alright, I'm having a hard time with ganking, but now... Okay, both of them are going after it, so they don't need me. Herc is my target! Great. Good old hard to kill Herc.
Your left tower is under attack.
Good news. I've got 2 people in the right lane and a Finra that's nearly dead. Hey Finra, what's up?
You have slain an enemy.
Alright, let's go ahead and get some extra damage here. Oh, come on!
An enemy has been slain. Retreat right lane. Missing middle.
Damn it! Alright, Anubis is new?
An ally has been slain.
Right,
Middle tower
back to
is under
Zeus.
attack. An enemy has been slain.
Damn. I can't cut a break.
Your left tower is under attack.
Zeus is more than likely in that left camp since it's back up.
Thanks.
Yep. He's just coming back from it, so... Ah! You missed! Alright. Let's go get another camp. I need to catch up to him. He's 14 now. All my jungle camps are being taken from me as well. So not only am I not getting my targets, I'm not getting camp farm. That's terrible. Oh, so not a great showing of Kali so far. I'm gonna keep trying. Oh, Fenrir.
Ally has been slain.
Retreat.
Crap. Not dealing with Zeus right now. Just not doing it.
Okay.
I kind of want him to try and brutalize me. Kind of like that.
An enemy has been slain. You rock.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Fenrir just...
Middle lane.
See, the sad part is I tried to jump. I was trying to anticipate him jumping on me, and I tried to jump away, and I didn't do it. So I'm 3-3-3. I'm not doing terrible, but I'm not doing great. Actually, as an assassin, I am doing pretty terrible because I have no kills. I did better with the original Kali, I hate to say. I like her kit. I'm just having a hard time. And it's not really Kali's fault, I don't think. I think it's just the enemy team's fault. The enemy team is doing really well. We're 10 and 13, so... Oh, that Zeus, unfortunately, being 4-0. He's going to be very difficult when he becomes my target. Fenrir is the jungler, so I got to find him. And he's taken all of my damn creep. Oh, I hate this guy.
I'll attack left lane. Retreat left
Okay.
lane.
Every single thing is taken. Everything.
Attack.
Enemy missing
Anything
left.
here?
Your
God,
right tower
nothing.
is under attack. Retreat.
Here.
Right lane.
Please be here. No, nothing.
Attack right.
Alright, right lane's happening. Oh, he's trying to come back. How cute.
An ally has been slain. Enemy missing middle.
Sorry.
Sweet, I got a kill. Oh, and speed buff is back up. Awesome. Let's go take that before I lose the ability to take it. And, okay, cool. Hold on, I need everything I can get at this point. Just look at the attack here. I'm at 1.55 attack speed, but look how fast she's actually attacking. It almost feels like a 2.0 attack speed already.
Your left tower is under attack.
Okay, I need to see what else I can take from them, if anything.
Your
Left tower's been taken out. Let's go ahead and try and move in to help them out. I'm gonna come up behind him, checking the map, see if I can see him run past. On her! Hey, there's Fenrir. Work on him. Work on him. Shoot.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, there's a little bit of a bleed. I can do that too, Fenrir.
Retreat middle lane. An ally has been slain.
Yes! And there's the extra gold.
Enemy.
Speaking of which, I need to go and go buy at this point. Let's do that.
Go Fury.
Oh, wait. Good idea.
Attack middle lane.
That won't stun her, but that will give me more attack power. So Incense is the next thing I'm leveling.
Job.
Excellent. Good job. I love you guys. I forget everything I said about you guys earlier. I love you guys. No, it's just been rough. You know, it has been rough. When the enemy team's good, you know, what can you do? Alright, I'm going to focus on my attack speed and lifesteal before I do anything else. Once that's done,
Your right tower
I'm going to then focus, then I'm going to get Jotuns, I think. Yeah, that's a good plan right there. Get Jotuns.
I'll defend left lane.
And that'll help me with the cooldowns.
tower is under attack.
To battle my soul perish.
Uh-oh.
Left lane.
Goodbye, Anubis.
Slain an enemy.
On my way.
Herc, you're my target. Now the reason I wanted...
Rock.
There we go, all three converged on him. Now the primary reason I wanted Quinn's first, there we go, another kill and more gold. Look at that, I'm already at 900 gold because I killed Hercules. Now the reason I wanted Quinn's first was just because she has an abnormal high attack speed.
Defend middle lane.
You know, since she's attacking at almost at double the attack speed of any other god, Quinn's will synergize with that because the more damage I do and the more damage they take, obviously the
Be careful left. Retreat left
more
lane.
damage they have on them, the more damage I'll do. And Quinn's will constantly proc, and it's a percentage-based proc, so it's great for high attack speeds. That's why I love it on a god like Bakasura, who gets a pretty good attack speed naturally. Bakasura's attack speed has been nerfed, though, too, so I still think it's good. Alright, Zeus is really hurting. I'm going to come in,
Enemy missing left.
stun, finish him off.
Slain.
Damn it.
Sorry.
I didn't get here in time. I'm really sorry, Freya. I really am. But I got Zeus. Look at that. I'm almost at 2,000 gold now. Alright, let's clear this lane. As you can see, she's not hitting hard with each hit, because each hit is a 0.5, except for the first. Or every third hit. Alright, I don't need Boombas anymore now that I have all this. Let's go ahead and start working on Jotuns. As you see, look at that. I've already got Jotuns, and let's look at the item progression as far as I'm concerned. I am working on... Yeah, I'm like one of the higher ones up, even though I was behind in the beginning, thanks to my targets. And so now I get to work on Herc again. Before that, though, I want to help with this Anubis. Or not.
Greatest.
Yes, you are.
Enemy has been slain.
Okay, so she doesn't need me anymore. Uh-oh. Who needs me here? Fenrir! Fenrir and who? Herc.
An enemy.
Sweet. Stun. Alright, let's just get additional damage. Yes, I got the last hit. There's even more gold. I'm back up to 900 gold. Huh? Huh. What I love about the ult, too, is being immune to everything but a stun. And even then, since my ultimate is not based on my attack, it continues to go.
Attack middle.
My ult will continue to circle me
Gang.
because it's just an automatic shield, pretty much.
Your middle
Attack
tower is
middle
under
lane.
attack.
Alright, Zeus is still a level higher, or 17, 18, 2 levels higher than me, but I feel like I can deal with him because even though he's a higher level than me, my item builds have me winning out on him.
Slain.
Alright, Zeus tried to circle around, but my team got him. Very good job. Zeus has died, so my target automatically swaps. Alright, Anubis, you are stunned. Do not think diving into your tower is going to help you. Well, actually it might have.
You have slain an enemy.
It very well might have, because I don't have my ult. Okay, Incense. I'm going to use my Incense. Give me some attack damage. There we go. Everything's down. Who's my target? Herc is my target. Great. Bleed. Bleed, Herc. Yeah. Fenrir. Fenrir.
Has been slain.
Alright. Oh, no, no, no. My incense didn't go off.
Out of mana.
Come here.
Retreat.
Damn it. Alright, I'll retreat. Probably a good idea.
On my way.
Jumping the walls and grabbing some birds.
Falling back.
Bye. If he jumps on me, I stun him.
To battle my children.
Freya's pushing. Let's see what we can do. Herc! Time to rock and roll, my friend. You've got the rock, I've got the roll. What's up, on her? What's up? Come and get some of this. He's gonna jump the wall. Yep, there he goes.
An enemy has been slain.
Better to
Double kill.
Alright, there's the stun. He is still trying to kill me. So let's get away from here. I'm going to actually kill this group for a little bit of lifesteal. Look at that. The moment I hit him with a bleed, just look how much health I'm regenerating from every hit. It's just incredible. I'm getting a 25% additional lifesteal from that. Let's look at my lifesteal as it is. 30%, so 55% lifesteal
Tactical fury.
from putting a bleed on an opponent. Yeah, Gold Fury is a good idea. Let's go do that, and then I'll go back for items. I'm at 2,000 gold. When I go back, I'm gonna look at my farm.
falling back. Be careful left.
I should have let me hit her first. Oh, that's okay.
Better to
We've got clay soldiers. Oh, careful with that. That could tether her.
be careful.
Uh-oh.
Enemies incoming.
Fenrir! I don't have any mana. Oh, I'm gonna kill Fenrir.
Slain an enemy.
Oh yeah. On her! You are my target.
I'll attack.
I body blocked the Gold Fury. That was awesome. I have no mana. What do I do? I have no mana. I want to kill on her, but I have no mana. Oh Zeus! Oh God! Zeus! Zoinks! Excuse me.
Right back.
3,000 gold practically. Oh my God.
Stay here. Sorry.
Okay, now that we've done that, obviously the next step is Deathbringer. Alright, let's look at the farm. Hold on, I said I would look at the farm. 11,000 gold. I have the highest gold than anybody, even their Zeus.
Slain.
The only reason other people are as high up on items as me is because they still have their starter items, and I don't. I sold mine already. Zeus! Oh God, I don't have a, stun, converge, kill.
Be careful.
Has been slain.
Oh man, that freaked me out. I thought he had me for a second there.
Have slain an enemy.
It's a good thing that he wasn't able to do enough damage to kill me outright. I just knew that if I could survive, my lifesteal would get me back into the game. And lo and behold, it did. You want it, you can have it. I'm now level 20. My attack speed is 2.0. 2.07 to be precise.
Be
Fenrir!
careful left.
Come here. Come on, brutalize me! Brutalize me! Ah, you coward. I just want him to. I want him to brutalize me. Ah, no!
Awesome. I'm great.
I finally started coming back.
Good game.
I finally started coming back. Oh man, I got screwed in the beginning. I started strong, and then Zeus just kind of tore me apart. Honestly, I was too passive, I think. I shouldn't have kept my distance. I should have just charged right in and hoped to get him. The other problem, of course, too, was Freya kind of hung back on me. But I gotta understand why. You know, she was low on health. And Zeus is a god that, you know, he can do terrible things to you in a moment's notice. Like, your health will just go in a blink of an eye. So, still though, I feel that that was a good match. I'm kind of sad they surrendered because they were doing good, and we just kind of started coming... It's fairly even, honestly, I think. Alright, so, hey, you know, this victory screen, not as elaborate as some of the others, it is definitely an homage to her original win screen, except for she doesn't have the head to kick around. She still does the handstand, which is cool. But she's got the individual hair, hair braids now, which looks much better than before. And then she does a little dance, which is cool. And you know what I'll do is I'll grab the lose screen, just like I did the Goodbye Kali thing, and show the difference, because honestly, that as well is an homage to the original Kali. So they kind of left it alone. I was wondering if they were going to make an elaborate victory and ending screen, and they didn't. And in some ways, I'm kind of glad, because even though the original ones, weren't great, but they weren't bad. Sure, a lot of the newer ones are flashy, but this kind of works for her. It's kind of got an elegance to it for her. So, all right, I'll go grab that lose screen, and I will see you all next. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. The breakdown. There we go. In case anyone's curious. Next up in gold, by the way, was Aphrodite. And actually, no, it was Zeus, actually. I was ahead of Zeus after all that in gold. So that is amazing. I mean, that right there shows you what you can get if you kill your targets. It's just absolutely fantastic. And, sorry, last screen. There you go. And then after this, I'll show you the lose screen. I want to make sure everybody sees the stats if anyone's interested, see how the game went. I think it was fantastic. My god, that Zeus damage, 21,000. Yeesh. So once again, you can see, purely an homage to the last one. Instead of the head, which she no longer has, she throws the incense, which promptly burns her in the face. I find that much more comical. There you go. Victory and loss screens for Kali. Enjoy.